So even though there wasn't any football in the TTPFL this weekend because of Easter, the last games we would have seen would have been on Thursday. I just wanted to kind of congratulate our international players, because in their leagues across the world, the games were still playing and we had some players who had good results, and I just want to kind of highlight them. First one, in the Canadian Premier League, Ryan Telfer scored. He scored a goal. Halifax won against Pacific FC. They scored 3-1. Ryan Telfer is a solid forward player, attacking player, who likes to play the little 1-2s or the little quick touch in front. And again, that was how he scored. He kind of did a 1-2 with another player and scored there. So well done to him. In the Canadian Premier League, he played the full game. Andrew Rampersad came on and got like 20 minutes game time. York United, Stefan Yates played the whole game. I think they lost, if I'm not mistaken. And Luke Singh played for about 70 minutes. So those guys got some really good game time. Noah Powder, this is in USL 1. Noah Powder scored a goal, and he also assisted his brother to score a goal. That was Samori Powder's first goal for his club, and it was actually a pretty decent strike from probably about 20-25 yards out, and it was a decent goal. So I know Sion Powder will be proud of his two sons. They ended up in a 4-4 draw against the Richmond Kickers. Even that was a pretty decent game. There was 8 goals, so it was a goal fest. Molly Khan scored his first goal for his club, AC Trenton. I mean, unfortunately, it was a loss, but I think he played most of the game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I researched it and he played most of the game. So really good to see Molly Khan settling into his new club in Slovakia and getting comfortable and making attacking plays and scoring goals. So we expect big things from him moving forward. Denzel Smith, he had a good week. He helped his team move on in the US Cup, and because of that, he was rewarded with his first game that he started. Unfortunately, that game was a 2-1 loss. I spoke with him. That team's defense is pretty suspect, I think. I was looking at it, and it had plenty times the opposition was coming down at him, and well, you know, Denzel does what he does. He got a little knock and they took him off out of precautionary measures. So really glad that he got his first game for his club. Real Gill played an hour for his team, and his team is in MLS Next Pro. They won 5-0 against Chicago Fire 2. So again, really good game time for him also. Levi played, well, everybody know Levi Garcia. He is now at Spartak Moscow. He played 82 minutes with his club, and his club won that game 3-2. He didn't score, but I mean, Levi being Levi, he was always in the mix, always working on top. He actually was part of the solid attacking line, and they won their game. Deron Payne, and I will continue to say his name, hasn't been called up for the national team as yet, but he played a full 90 minutes with his team, and last week they were actually promoted again into Dutch First Division. So if we get him, we'll now have 2 players in the Dutch First Division, because we have Dante Gilbert. So congratulations to him, congratulations to his team, and really hope he gets called up soon. In the USL, Leland Archer played a full 90 minutes with his team. They won 3-1 against Indy 11. So Leland Archer is a very solid defender and always looks good, and he's actually the captain for that team. So I really hope that he's back on our team soon. Portland Hearts of Pine, Michael Poon and Geron, he played full game. And Nathaniel James actually made his debut. I think he had about 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to him also that he is out there doing his thing, finally making it for his club and getting game time. Now on to our MLS guys. Ajani Fortune played 66 minutes with Atlanta United. That game was a 3-0 loss, but he got good game time there. He had good run time. Colorado Rapids, we saw Wayne Frederick finally back. I think he had a slight injury, so he got about 20 minutes of game time and looked pretty good with his team. So he's starting to come back in. And Terry Spicer played over half an hour, and that was a win against Real Salt Lake. He, we knew, had an injury that was confirmed, so he's coming off injury right on time, looking good and getting game time, so we're happy about that. Dande Sealy, and I put him in quotation marks, he played full game for CF Montreal, but again I put him in question marks because he hasn't actually decided to play for us as yet. But his father is Scott Sealy, who played for the national team also, so trying to get him onto the team to see if he could make a difference. So really and truly, we had some good results, some players getting good run time. We didn't hear about any major injuries, so that's good to know. And it augurs well because today is the 21st, so it's just over a month before we go into the Unity Cup. And I'm hearing talks of the law supposed to be changing soon, which would open up our eligibility a bit more. Wait and see how that goes. I don't want to speculate, I don't want to call any names, but I've been hearing about 1 or 2 names circulating, pretty big teams, so let's just see how that goes. I think we are waiting a little too long, but hey, as the old people say, better late than never. So looking to see what happens within the next month. But overall, this weekend was really good for our footballers, and if you could support your footballers internationally where you are, if you could support them at home, because the league is looking good also. And just want to say that we're heading in the right direction. Might be slow, but slow progress is better than no progress. So have a good day, and tell me if you think I left out anybody. Tell me who had notable contributions again over the weekend that I may have missed, because I know we have players all over. I didn't get much information about the Jamaican Premier League, and I know we have players there also. So tell me and keep me in the loop also. I would really like to know. Thank you very much.